Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Kid Troy. On today's episode, we're going to be making Baked Alaska. Now before we get into this episode, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. Now let's get started. So first, let's preheat our skillet to medium low. Next,
Whoa. What are we doing?
we're gonna
No, you're gonna cut it, right?
Yes.
But look at it. Is it even? There you go, line it up. Hold on, line it up evenly. No, like that. Make sure every edge is covered. That's about as far as you can go, right? Look at that. See how the ring, you get a biscuit cutter or whatever kind of cutter you use, and make sure the cake has filled up that circle. You can't just rush through that part, okay?
Okay.
All right, now prep your cake. Good job.
This is supposed to look like.
Yep. Now you can just discard the rest of that. If you want to eat it, whatever you want to do with it, give it to the dog or something, I don't care.
Or maybe not should do that because, you know.
All right. Now you get that ring out of there, spread butter on it, and then sugar it.
Okay.
Set the ring down.
Is it melting? It looks like it's melting. Why is it called Bake Alaska, but we're not gonna bake it?
That's a great question. Because the meringue that you put on it can be baked, but we're not gonna bake it, we're gonna torch it.
Oh.
Because there's multiple kinds of meringue. You're supposed to bake some, I think there's one or two meringues that you can bake. We're not gonna bake it though. The purpose of the sugar is when we sear it in the pan, what's it gonna become?
Caramel?
Caramel. It's gonna form a hard crust on the bottom of that, or the top of that cake. So we're gonna sear it in a skillet, in this hot skillet right here. And that's gonna be the basis of our Baked Alaska. All right, ready?
All right.
So this is what you want it to look like when you pull it out of the skillet. All right, so that's one dish. We'll do another one. We got another dish that Troy's gonna make right here for Baked Alaska, because we're gonna do two of them. So I can eat one, he can eat one. But this is what it should look like when you pull it out, all right?
Once you've fried your cake, set them to the side and then make your meringue. All right, put your whip attachment on. I have our egg whites from the creme brulee.
Episode.
Yeah, episode.
Yeah, they were just in the fridge. We just did that show yesterday.
How much is that?
It doesn't matter, because we're just making meringue. I didn't measure that.
Yeah.
All right, hold up, beat your eggs. Beat your egg whites first.
Okay.
You have to slowly, when you make meringue, you whip it at high speed and slowly add your sugar. Whip it at medium speed. Go to 3. Go to 3. That's on 2. There you go, that's 3. Hold on. So we gotta whip that. That's not getting whipped. There we go, now it's getting whipped. I had to pick the bowl up. You really shouldn't do this, but I don't know where you're gonna whip it. That's how you want to whip it on high speed until the egg whites become frothy. All right, so slowly add the granulated sugar.
All right.
All right, now add this lemon juice right here. We got about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice.
Yeah.
Gonna add that in there. That's freshly squeezed lemon juice. All right, add the rest of the sugar.
All right. Get in there. Going on maximum speed.
All right, that's looking good. We're gonna cut this off. And we're gonna see if it meets the Dairy Queen test. Almost. It's not a stiff peak. It's a little limp. Yeah, gotta keep mixing. So we're gonna mix this probably for another 30 seconds or so. All right, it's almost done.
Now it's time for the Dairy Queen test.
Now pick it up. You gotta pull it up and then turn it. Here, let me show you. So, you kind of got a little Dairy Queen tip here. So put that down in there and get the camera and I'll do it.
Okay.
Let me show you.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Now you gotta step back. Here's how you do Dairy Queen test. Put it in there, you pull it up, and then you twist it. See that tip?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's supposed to look like. That looks like the little Dairy Queen symbol. That's the Dairy Queen test. That's when you know that meringue has, this is what's called a stiff peak. All right? So it's ready. Now let's build the baked Alaska.
All right.
All right, so we have our cake. Now what we're gonna do is, baked Alaska is 1 part cake, a scoop of ice cream, and then meringue on top, and we close out the, we encapsulate the ice cream on the cake with the meringue. So as you can see, here's a slice of cake, right? It's been seared on the top part. Notice the scoop is slightly smaller than the cake itself. I did that on purpose because the rest of that's gonna be surrounded by meringue. Got it? All right, so now let me show you how to build the cake. All right, so we've got a scoop of chocolate mint. You can use whatever you want. You can use chocolate, you can use chocolate mint, you can use vanilla. You could do a myriad of ice creams. This is just the one that I decided to use. Then we're gonna take our spoon. We're gonna scoop out the meringue, and we're gonna put meringue all over the ice cream.
Oh, it's like a mystery ice cream sort of thing.
Well, the people who you serve it to might not know what's in there, but you can certainly tell them if they ask. But no one's gonna know the kind of ice cream that's in here. And you just close it all around with the meringue. You can use as much or as little as you want. The key is get to the base and close it, okay? And that's what I mean by close it. You get to the base. Close your meringue. Okay?
Okay.
Now here's the fun part. This is when you can make decorative designs, right? You can pat it like that to kind of give it some tips. It's really hard to do on the top part. There we go. There you go. Give it some spikes, give it some flair. There you go. You gotta pull away from it. You hit the meringue and you spank it. Spank that bad boy. Pow.
It's like a porcupine.
Yeah. You just spank your meringue. There you go. You spank your meringue a little bit. There you go. Now we torch that and we're done. Okay? This is a lot of meringue, but we can save this for another dish later.
Yeah. You can also put some toppings on it, if you know what I mean, like cherries, sprinkles, whatever you can put on it.
All right. Now let's torch this and finish this bad boy up.
All right.
All right, let's torch this bad boy. I'm hitting that bottom more so, that way it locks in the ice cream. Got it? Hit that bottom. You come back up, hit that top. Traditionally, this would be baked in an oven at about 450 or broil, something like that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your baked Alaska.
This is gonna be real good. So here's our baked Alaska. That was tasty. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a comment below, share this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Oh boy, my favorite part. Now let's see what this tastes like.
Let's see the inside of that. So turn it around, face the camera. There you go. Show the camera what that looks like. Cut into it. What's it taste like with the cake? There you go.
Alright, so I'm gonna finish this and my dad's gonna clean up the kitchen and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!